Welcome back, everyone. This is Jeronitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1.6, episode 51. Last episode was, wow, amazingly disappointing and very upsetting and kind of ticked me off. So, that is not going to be the case this time. Or it better not be. Get off my lawn, you stupid kids! It turns out these guys actually do have a use. But I don't care enough to actually use them. I want them off my yard. Run, cat, run! 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 I've got a cleaver! Ah! Anyway, so because last episode was such a disappointment, I decided to go ahead and do a little bit of research, and I kind of looked up how to summon the next Guardian, since the Earth Guardian is an absolute ungodly disappointment. And it turns out the Air Guardian would be the next logical choice. We have here the Water Guardian, and this is how you summon him. But I decided to add a little something in this elevator. The Air Guardian is not going to show up in this Arcane Compendium because I haven't hit level 35 yet. Level 35 is actually 3 levels away, and leveling takes a long time right now, and I'm just not going into that. And I wanted to go ahead and show you guys something fun and new, since we didn't get to fight a dragon, and we didn't get to do any of the fun stuff last episode, except for beat an Earth Guardian, which was such a waste. Anyway, so this elevator is going to lead us upstairs. I have some orbital platforms, or something to that effect anyway. We're going to head on up. Hey, I can see my house from here. So, we have up here a little platform that's up above level 150. Okay, that is what is required to fight the Air Guardian. You must be at level 150 or higher. You must have a gold inlay ring with the center being empty. And you have to drop an air essence into it. So that's what we're going to do. And look, there he is. Bring it. This guy has 110 hearts, I believe, technically. And he has knocked pieces of my armor off. He actually, is one of his abilities is to knock pieces of your armor off. He flings you in the air and attempts to fling you out. And what is he doing? And I'm missing another piece of armor again. But ultimately, this is not that bad. If I didn't have a roof on the place, it would be a lot worse, because he would be flinging me up and probably far enough out to where it would be a problem. For now, die! Hooray! Alrighty, he dropped a green experience orb, which is exactly what I want. The infinity orbs to give me a green skill point to advance my abilities in magic. And since that went so well, and I brought 2 air essences, we're going to do it again! Okay. We're going to do it again. Thank you. This time we're going to use the rapier and see if he dies any faster this way. It doesn't seem to be, so we'll just stick with the old cleaver as the standby. Wow, this guy actually has got quite the... Oh, no, you did not! Now he can throw me out. And he's trying to, too. It's like he's aiming for the hole. Whoa! Yeah, the guy warned me if you leave him alone that he would take the time left alone to destroy whatever structure you might have. I didn't think it would be that fast, though. That was impressive. Die! Just don't drop your stuff off the edge. Alright. Wow, he knocked a hole in the side there. Cool, he dropped an air essence. They can drop an air essence back so that we can fight him again, and I might just do that. But first, I think I need to change back into my bat form and repair the damage he did. Oh wow, I must have whee! Okay, it did. Huh. Well, I didn't expect that, I gotta say. Yeah, the roof is made of cobblestone, as you can tell. And believe it or not, I could have just, flown up here back and forth every time. But the fact is that the elevators are actually faster than creative mode flight, which is what you have as a bat. So, go figure, huh? Okay, well, I don't know what happened to the cobblestone, but that will be fine for now. We are going to fight him again just because I didn't get to fight anything last episode, so I'm going to take this episode to, first off, change back human first. I'm going to take this episode to kill a bunch of guys a bunch of times because I'm still aggravated that I didn't get to do it as much last time. And I'm not going to leave you alone because you're going to break stuff, and I don't want you breaking stuff. Come here. Yeah, fling me around, whatever. As long as you don't rip my armor off and don't tear up my structure. I don't want my structure all tore up. Die! Whoa. Wow, that was a nice juggle. Just die! Thank you. Oh, cool. He dropped 2 more air essences. Alright, well, I could actually spend the entire episode just killing this guy, and I would. I really would. Inevitably, in between episodes, I have no idea what that's going to look like to you guys, but it just called me out on the, why am I not using this elevator? Is there something wrong with the elevator below? Huh. I'll bet it's because that torch is right there. Yep, okay. Alrighty, so we have killed the Air Guardian multiple times. Now we're going to go spend the spoils of war. There's a couple of things that I'm going to first turn human again. There's a couple of things in the Oculus that are going to be very interesting to me. Specifically, I like the idea of fling, because fling lets you throw your enemies around. Affinities or junk. Mage Posse. Mage Posse allows you to talk to the light mages, and then they will follow you around, fight with you, and actually share their mana with you. So you can actually get their mana to augment your own when you're in a fight. I'm thinking about getting that because, I mean, I can use it and I can make it useful to me. So yeah, I'll just take it. Whatever. I said I'm thinking about it and then I just did it. So, well, whatever. Charm. How did I not learn that already? So let's see. Grow, drought, banish rain. I like the idea of banishing rain, but I also like the idea of having control over the rain. Lunar, I want that, but it requires a red skill point, and it's going to be a long time before I get any red skill points. So, there's actually all kinds of stuff here that is locked behind red stuff. So, it's actually very annoying. You know, it doesn't really matter. I'll come back through and I'll learn more of this stuff later. The point is that my array of spells that I can use is going quite high now. Alright, here we go. The Air Guardian, recommended level 35, because we don't tell you about it until level 35. And it's kind of stupid. It's like, we recommend you be level 35, but you'll never know he exists until you reach level 35 anyway, so there you go. Alright, so Air Guardian Quell, climb up well above the clouds and build the platform, 150 or higher, build a gold inlay, and throw in an air essence. There you go. That simple, that complicated. Let's back this up and see what else we have showing here. No, nothing useful. Ah, they added this at some point to show you what all these extra things do. I wish I knew about this, Affinity Gains Boost. I've taken this not knowing what it was, and it is, I get to make my affinities go, but I get a slower magic XP gain, and it is permanent. So I level up slowly because of that, and that I find very annoying because I don't... Oh, ow. That was supposed to be heal. Yeah. Anyway, I'm leveling up slowly because I took something and I didn't know what it was. Stupid me, I guess, but to my knowledge, there's no way to undo that. I'm sure that there's some, you write the code and, alter this and do that, and that way it won't have to be that way, but I'm just not going to do that because I don't want to. So, one of the other things, there's actually several things I want to do at this point, and is all my armor on? Yes, it's all in good shape. Good. Okay. There's a lot of things I want to do right now. One of the first things I want to get started on is Mistcraft. Okay, we did a basic setup for it several episodes back. It's actually probably been 10 or more episodes back, where we just got the basic setup to where we can transport back and forth to the Nether. And that's all well and good, but the true intention of Mistcraft is to create worlds and use those worlds to your advantage. So I have some things already set for that. Unfortunately, I'm missing a lot of other things, being these pages. I have just a few of these pages. I have Spheres, Phantasmagoric Inferno, Mountain Biome, Tropics Biome, Hot Springs Biome, and Frozen River Biome. Those are just a few, and I do mean very few, of all of the possibilities that you can have for these pages. So, one of the things I need to do is get more of these pages so that I can build an appropriate age. So one of the things that's going to help us do that is to build and support a lot of villagers. So we're going to take a bunch of the wood I've got stored up here, and we are going to... Actually, one of the things I want to do is go over here and tell this that I want wood to go to the green and not to that anymore. And that is going to stop the... What in the world? Where did you come from? What is it? Oh, did you guys follow me over here from the spawners? Really? That's kind of impressive. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so let's see. This should work fine. That should go automatically into the sorter. Excellent. Okay, so now we got plenty of wood that's being stored up, and that'll be fine. So what we want to do is we want more pages. Now, you can find these pages by going through and find them in dungeons. But the more popular way, and I say popular because it's a lot easier, way to do so is to have a villager farm, essentially. And I know that villagers are more humanoid, and you feel all, oh, they're people, don't hurt them. I'm not that sentimental about them. They made them annoying, and they made them provide very useful things. So I am going to do things that some people might find distasteful, but, well, to be quite honest, if you're one of those people, get over it, stop watching, whatever. I'm going to torture villagers. I'm going to end them needlessly. Well, it's not needlessly. I have a need. Oh, wait a minute. I took Mage Posse. Let's talk to this guy. You need to become more powerful before I will follow you. Screw you, dude. How about you? You want to follow me or you want to die? He says, I have your back. That's right. That's right. Good. You'll follow me. You're a good old man. Die! Don't ask. I told you I'm being ruthless today. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to build a fence because we need a fence to protect our villagers. Okay, we want to build this fence to be medium size. I didn't actually measure any of this out. I'm really just going to throw a bunch of sticks up here and adjust accordingly later because, I mean, I just really didn't think too far ahead as to how big I want this to be. So we're just going to make it a rather large size. We're going to fill it in, and we're going to build a house, or two, maybe two. And in this house, we're going to keep our villagers. I have villagers locked into a village. I think we have one even nearby. I'm trying to think of where that village was, because all my markers were destroyed, unfortunately. So I'm not actually even sure where those villagers are right now. But this will be my villagers area, and we're going to go ahead and build them a little house. And we're going to start breeding villagers. You know, we're just going to make it one big house. Okay, so there's the wall. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the edge. 1, 2, 3. That will be the edge right there. Yes. Okay. We're going to build this in a kind of villagers' normal housing kind of way. Something that looks normal. We want it to be at least big enough to accommodate quite a few villagers, but not so big to the point where, well, actually, you know what? I don't care. We're just going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there's the other corner. And we'll just fill it in like this. And where's my builder's wand? Where's my builder's wand? Did I put the stupid thing away? Really? Did I really do that? It would be a lot faster and easier if I just did it this way, but no. I've got to put the builder's wand away. Equipment. Builder's wand. Did I catch any villagers? Reusable? No. No, 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 no. Crap. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to figure out where I saw that village at some point. Because I know I marked villages. I did. Because I knew I was going to do this exact thing that I'm doing right now. I knew I would do this eventually. But, I just... I don't know. I didn't mark it. Go figure. Okay, so we want them to have at least somewhat of a front yard to walk around in. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and... this will be the corner here. Are you snickering at me counting?
No, I was snickering at my head. And kitty bunch.
Oh gosh. Anyway, if you've been watching any of my other videos, you know who that is in the background. If you haven't watching any of my other videos, you have no idea who she is, and you should go watch my other videos so you can find out. Shameless plug, shameless plug. Actually, it's not shameless. Okay, yeah, it is. I could deny it. I really could. Where's my builder's wand? Come here. Okay, so now we're going to do this the easy way. We're going to go bat form because it just makes everything easier. Alrighty. Builder's wand. Build. Really? I ran out with 1 brick left. See, that's how this works. That's how it works for me. It's like, oh, look, he's got one space left. Well, we're not going to let him have that. And I normally don't build eaves into these houses. And I'll tell you why here in just a second. I have to give it just enough time to prove that this isn't going to work out evenly or nicely. And then when you see that it doesn't work out evenly and nicely, I'll say, see, this is why I don't build eaves into my house. I usually build a flat top roof, as you can tell from the way I have things built currently. You know, flat top's the way I go. Oh, now that looks like crap. See, if it's a flat top, you don't have to worry about it. It can't look like crap. It's a flat top. Why does that look wrong? How about if I do that? Hey, that actually looks right. Wow, I should have just done a flat top. Because I really didn't plan on this, and now it's going to be, oh, I've got to try to do all this stuff while you guys are watching and not make it be boring. Alright, so two guys walked into a bar and, okay, never mind, we're not going to. That might be pushing it just a little bit. Two guys walked into a bar, a third one ducked. Haha, two guys walked into a bar, third one ducked.
Oh, I get it.
Shut up. I get it. Okay, so anyway, what we're going to wind up doing is we're actually going to... Oh, I had to build this flat-topped. What am I doing? I am building this specifically for... Rabble, rabble, rabble. This is so stupid. I'm building this completely backwards. Knowing what I'm building, I'm doing something that I incredibly normally just don't do. Like, I would never, ever, ever do it this way. And here I am, the one time that it's actually important that I don't do it any different way, I'm doing it a different way. This is all your fault. Okay, so I needed to build a flat top, and I needed to build a flat top for actually a specific reason. Because I'm going to have this house villagers, but not only is it going to house villagers, I'm going to use this area for breeding villagers. And forcing them to breed is easier when you have a flat top house. Specifically because it contains the size of the house down to a smaller size. With the eave and the roof, sometimes it can cause issues in making the breeding process function. So the idea is that I needed to build this flat-topped and to make it function correctly. So what we're going to wind up doing is, bear with me now, build it flat-topped. Because that's just the way it has to be. Alright, so what we're going to wind up doing is we're just going to flatten this sucker out. And then we're going to do that and that. Okay, so this episode will be entitled Air Guardian Boss Fight, now with horribly boring building stuff. Since that's what I'm... Oh wait, that doesn't go there. Y'all get back where you belong. How's this thing doing? Oh, very nice. That's adding up very quickly. Okay, so... What was I doing now? I was doing something. Oh, that's right. I just created a really awesome place for a ton of monsters to spawn unchecked. So we should probably go light that place up, and since I am a complete and total idiot, we're going to go ahead and go get this wood back since we're not done with it. Okay, before we leave, we're going to need some doors. Because villagers love doors. I don't know why villagers love doors, they just do. So we're going to make some doors. 16 doors should be enough. We'll find out. So basically to breed villagers, and the reason I'm doing this all right now is because in between episodes, I'm going to explain how this is going to work. And then in between episodes, I'm actually going to go and work on making it actually work. Because I don't remember where the village is, and... Oh wow, there's actually nothing here killing me. Sweet, I got to light this place up before something bad happened. Alrighty, what was I saying? I was saying something. I'm sure it was useful too. And important and whatever. Anyway, we are going to be breeding the villagers. I don't remember where the village is, so I'm going to get this set up to where it will work. And then in between episodes, I'm going to go get some villagers, bring them back, and start them to breeding. Next time we come back, the theory... Why is this corner not lit? It should be. It must be a lighting glitch. Let's see... F7. No, it says it's not lit. How can that possibly not be lit? There it goes. I was gonna say, that doesn't make no sense. Okay, so anyway, we're running out of time, so let me get this done. What we're gonna do is we're going to build a secondary house, and we're going to build it above the current house. Okay? So the villagers will live downstairs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 blocks up, we're going to build another house, and this house is going to be the breeder's house, okay? Well, call it what you will, but I'm calling it the breeder's house. Basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to build a second house. And we're going to... Oh, I didn't want you to do that. I'm having a rough time. The last several episodes, everything about the last bunch of times has been rough. I mean, I just can't seem to catch a break. Anyway, so what we want to do is we want to create a house. And basically, the way villagers breed is they look for a space that would qualify as a house. And then if there is a space that they could then occupy, they will breed until that space is occupied. Okay, so basically what makes them breed is having empty space to fill. So as long as there's an empty space that needs filling, they will go ahead and breed so that they will have that space filled in. And no, I don't think I like this being quite that small. Let's upsize it just a little bit more. Wow, yeah, that should be fine. So anyway, the reason it's important for this to be this way is because what we're going to do is we're going to bring a single villager up here. We made this even, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to bring a single villager up here, and the single villager that comes up here, or that we bring up here, is going to occupy this house, and I'm going to give him a bunch of doors because they love doors. He's going to occupy this house, and he's going to go, wow, this is a really nice house, but it's awful empty. And he's going to say, well, I think that we can have more people here, so we're going to go ahead and send out the signal that there's an empty house. Okay, so when the other villagers get the signal that there's an empty house, they will say, okay, well, we need to breed to fill that house. Now, this is where it being up here in the clouds, or well, not in the clouds per se, but up here higher, comes into play. The villagers will say, okay, we're going to breed and fill that house. But since there is no way for them to get up here and fill the space, they will constantly breed trying to fill the space. And since the space is impossible to be filled, we will have a constantly forever breeding set of villagers. So that way, villagers continuously are made. And when they are continuously being made, I can continuously use their trading ability to trade them for Mistcraft pages. And when I get the Mistcraft pages, I can then essentially off the little suckers. I know that sounds horrible, but the simple fact is that they have a usefulness. I'm going to use them for what their usefulness is, and then I'm going to get rid of them. And the reason I have to do it like that, and it's not just cruelty. I'm not just going to be that evil guy who just kills off villagers because, you know, they're there and it's fun to watch them melt. But the reasoning behind doing so is because you can't have an excessive amount of villagers built up. If you have too many villagers built up, your game will essentially just lag out. It will actually cause your game to crash because you can't have so many entities in the same area at the same time. So I'm going to fulfill their greatest dream of trading and getting stuff for money, and then when they are nice and happy, I will end them mercifully while they are still happy. If that makes any sense to you guys. And if it doesn't, well, I'm sorry. As I said before, if it offends you, don't watch. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it because I want to. Alright, so we've basically reached the wrapping up point for the episode. I'm going to have to go in between episodes and find where the villagers are hanging out. I will bring back probably at least 2 villagers. I will probably take my safari balls with me so that I can bring them back with me. Or as many as I can find anyway. And I'll still need that. But that can go away. And then next episode, we will come back. I will have a whole bunch of villagers. Well, not necessarily a whole bunch. I'm probably going to take the villagers that I have, and I'm probably going to have them there. That way I can show you guys the breeding process. And while they are breeding, we are going to work on something else. Because I have something that I want to do, and I think we can do it while we're waiting for villagers to breed. So, until then, this is Jaronitis signing off. Give me a like if you like me, subscribe if you want to see what I'm going to do next. But no matter what, help spread the gaming.